Hello, Leo, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. Leo, as always, this is going to be a general October tarot forecast. And if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. Sorry, dropping cards as well. And while I'm shuffling the cards, I'd like to invite you to please check out the Intuitive Clarity Candle Boutique. The link is below, and I also created a special discount code just for my YouTube followers and YouTube watchers. So feel free to utilize that at any old time. I'm just going to keep it up, I think, forever. So you can save an additional 10%. Just go ahead, check it out, and have fun with that. All right, so let's see what's going on for my lovely Leos in the month of October 2019. Of course, we're always going to do numerology, clarification, and I do use several decks. The first deck I'll be using is from the deck that I created, the Fairy's Journey, which you could also purchase in the Candle Boutique below. All right, Leo, October 2019. Wow. Oh, holy cow, Leo. Okay, let's do some numerology here and see what we got. One. Leo, you're going into the month of October with the energy of one. So clearly, one is all about new beginnings. Okay, so it could be a new beginning surrounding just about anything. So be prepared. Oftentimes, ones and nines being endings and ones being beginnings, they tend to bleed into each other. So you cannot have a new beginning without an ending. All right. And all endings start new beginnings. So if you had some endings going on last month, don't stress because some new things are coming your way. All right. Let's do some clarification. Interesting. All right. Leo. We start off with my Seven of Cups. I was Fairy's Journey. And I get the lady. All right, I get a female presence there. So with my Seven of Cups on week one, it looks like there are some choices that you have an opportunity to make here. There, you have several of them. You just need to choose which direction. There, it's almost like the world is your oyster here on week one, which is great. And then we go into week two. We're going to do more clarifications here, where we get my Two of Swords, which there again, it's about decisions. Okay. And I get my cat and mouse here. So it looks like you might be toying around with some decisions that need to be made, and you're just kind of going back and forth. But there again, I'll do clarification. Here we see where we have some choices. My female energy is very intuitive, all right, and she also is a bit more on the emotional side, um, left brain, right brain kind of thing. So this could also have something to do with creativity. What do I want to do? And here again, I have all these choices here, and here I'm deciding to make decisions. And I believe this is all internal. I don't see where other folks are involved here. This is actually you kind of playing cat and mouse in your mind. Which way do I go? All right, but we'll do clarification and see what that's about. Week three, fabulous. Would you look at that? You get the star, hopes, wishes, dreams. All right, this is beautiful. And then I get the riches with my fish. All right. So it appears week three, your hopes, wishes, and dreams are actually coming to pass. Okay, you're quite rich this third week, and it doesn't have to be about finances. Normally, this can be about making good financial decisions. Okay, um, but it could just be that you are quite rich with your outlook as well. My star card is also about technology. So if you do anything like online, if you make money by doing things online, it does appear this third week is quite fortunate for you. All right. This is good, Leo. Aha. Week 4. I get my Two of Cups, which is about partnerships, agreements. It can be about a new love coming your way, a new love opportunity coming your way. It's a beautiful card to have. And I do get my moon reversed, which is interesting because when it is straight up, oftentimes it's a good omen in general, but oftentimes because it's a half moon, so there are still some things that are hidden, all right, and but it's slowly starting to come to light. It's reversed, okay, so it does appear as if whatever this partnership is, if it hadn't presented itself before, it is going to do it on that fourth week. All right. If there was someone who was just quietly admiring you, they might actually come clean this fourth week. If you had been quietly admiring someone else, you might decide to come clean. Or it might just happen that the two of you get together that fourth week and it finally all kind of, your cards are out on the table with each other. It's a beautiful thing. This also could be about the new moon as well. Okay. Which I do believe we're going to be going. I do believe there's a new moon. I did not look it up. I am so sorry. But I do believe there's a new moon the fourth week of October. So anyway, there's some type of a partnership here that finally comes to pass in this fourth week. All right, so let's do clarification. What cards are calling me? Oh, let's do these. Overall, great month. Looks fabulous. We're talking about new things, and boy, that third or fourth week looks really good. New decisions that first week. Toying with what to do the second week, and then that star is always a fortunate. Sorry, still dropping cards. Holy guacamole. That star is always a fortunate card to get, and it's straight up on top of the riches. It doesn't get much better than that, Leo. Let's see with clarification if my cards will stay where they're supposed to. Wow. Okay. Sweet. Nine of Wands, first week. All right. So you have everything you need, okay, to move forward. You have decisions. You have new opportunities here, okay? Um, New choices. So 9 is right before 10. 10 is the last card in, the minor arcanas and for the wands. So here you have all the tools that you possibly need. All right. You're almost at the end of it. There might not be anything more you need to learn because you're very close to knowing it all, whatever this might be about. Wands are usually about career also, and social things and something you might have a passion for, creative. Wands are very creative. So there are choices up here. You have all the tools, okay? Use your intuition, all right, to lead you into making the correct decisions. And as far as what to go forward with next, Leo, you have a lot of choices here. So in other words, it's not just, you don't just have one opportunity, you have several opportunities. this first week. Week 2, interesting. I get my 2 of Swords reversed. All right. So you're here again. You're toying back and forth between 2 decisions, between making decisions. The second week, it looks like, and I can't wait to do the clarification because it looks like you're still not quite sure which way to go, which way you want to go. All right. It's almost like one is with the cat and mouse. It's, one is the opposite of the other, right? So it truly looks like you are just kind of stymied the second week because both decisions are good. It's just which one do I want to take? These choices are all good. Which one do I want to take? I've got the information, I've got the tools, I've got the knowledge, whatever that might be. So I'm getting a ton of opportunities here, right, Leo? Fabulous. Week 3. I get new ventures with my Fool. Okay. You don't have a care in the world. This is beautiful. So you get the star, you get the riches, you get the fish, the riches, and then you have a new journey. All right. The Fool is taking a new journey there. Okay. So you've got your hopes, wishes, dreams. You've got a new journey. It's abundant for you. Okay. It causes some riches in whatever that is to you. It doesn't have to be money. You could be feeling quite wealthy in your health. It could be an amount of wealth in people around you, feeling fortunate with a lot of loving people around you. So riches can mean many things to many different people. It doesn't have to be about money, but either way, there's a new journey coming your way. We talked about the power of one, did we not? All right. Okay, we have week 4. I have my 5 of Wands, but it's reversed. Interesting. On top of things coming out, on top of a new partnership. All right. When this is straight up, it is competition. It can be battle in a way, where you're constantly fighting to get something done, constantly like the rat race kind of thing. It's reversed. It's mellow. It's not, you don't feel overwhelmed. You don't feel like you're constantly hitting your head up against a brick wall. You don't feel like you're constantly having to defend yourself in this partnership. So if you had been in a partnership previously or in one where you feel like you have to defend yourself all the time, or perhaps you have to defend that person all the time, it appears like that goes away this 4th week. Either you and your partner come to some type of an understanding, or you get into a relationship where it's more even, where it's more of a 50-50 relationship, where you're not defending yourself all the time. This is beautiful, Leo. This is beautiful. All right. We'll do one last clarification card. And then we'll see how you're feeling going into the month of November. Should be feeling quite good. But let's see here. Fabulous, fabulous reading, Leo. Great. Decisions again. Okay. So I get my children playing. It's child's play on that first week, and friendship as well. Okay. So you have all the tools. Okay. These 2 children playing here can definitely be friendship. It can be about children as well. But it could also be that because here you have all the tools, you've got all the knowledge, you've got whatever it takes, and which gives you all these opportunities, all these new choices. Okay, there again, it's almost like child's play to you. All right, it's not too much more you have to learn, not too much more you have to go through, because the overall outlying thing here is you have a lot of choices. Okay, now if I read these three together, this almost looks like someone who works with children. Okay, so if you do have a career that is around children, you might be able to have some choices as far as how you want to go forward with that career. All right, you might be receiving some new opportunities around that, Leo. This is really, really good. Week 2, remember you were indecisive. I don't know which way I want to go. I don't know which way I want to go. I get the railroad. It's moving forward. Can be travel. It could be that you are moving, across country or whatever. But this is definitely moving forward. Okay. So even though you were indecisive, I believe by the end of that second week, you have made some decisions to go ahead and move forward with something new, as opposed to this being reversed and deciding to stick with the old. Okay, fabulous. Huh. Week 3, interesting. There could be some discord a little bit. It's not huge. All right. On week 3, because you are going on a new journey here, it might cause some family squabbles because maybe they don't want you to move in that direction. All right. For whatever reason, it doesn't matter, Leo. It doesn't matter. This is what you want. This is good for you. Okay. So if there are some, family quarrels over it, or, there's some family members who are not backing you on this, don't let them bother you. This is all good for you. Okay. This third week, you're getting what you had hoped for. You're getting what's right for you. All right. This is very karmic. If it was more mundane and not necessarily the best, I would not be getting the star card. All right. So this is very karmic. This is actually what you're supposed to be doing. All right, for you. So if the family is unhappy, or someone that you consider to be family is unhappy about it, let them go hang. Nobody cares. We care about you. All right, so that's week 3. Week 4. I'm getting no conflicting messages. All right, around this partnership, whatever that partnership might be, whether it is love, whether it is about career, whatever it is about. Okay, I'm not getting conflicting messages. I get the letter, all right, which is information coming to you, messages coming, however that is, but it's reversed. And it's on top of my reversed 5 of Wands, which is lack of conflict. All right. So no conflicting messages coming through this partnership. Fabulous month. Oh my gosh. I totally enjoyed reading this. So overall, this is going to be a great October for you, Leo. I'm going to go ahead and do 3 more cards and see how you're feeling going into the month of November. And then we shall call it a day for Leo. But this is a pure joy to read for you, Leo. Let's see what we got cooking here. Okay, going into the month of November. I think you're a bit tired, which is not a big deal. So I get my Page of Cups, but he's reversed. So there's kind of a lack of passion there. I do get an Ace of Swords straight up, which is new communication. Oopsie. And I get my Temperance reversed. There's a bit of impatience going on here. And what's interesting, so sorry. What's interesting is with my Page of Cups reversed, that's kind of a spoiled child kind of card, all right? As well as a lack of passion, a lack of umph. And here we have some impatience. So you might, all the information that happened in the month of October might cause a bit of imbalance for you a little bit. You might be feeling like it's a good time to just kind of ground yourself because it was a high rolling month in October for you. So you might just feel the need to kind of pull back a little bit from the game. All right. And there is new communication coming to you, though, going into the month of November that might actually take you back a little bit. But that's okay because there was a lot happening in October, all positive, but there's some major changes happening for you in October. So, all this new information that came to you in the month of October, it might throw you a bit off kilter. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it because you're fine. It's the center energy is actually good. You just might need to take a step back and kind of look at it and celebrate. I'm going to give you the advice to celebrate because you have so much to celebrate about for the month of October, Leo. This was so much fun. I hope you enjoyed listening as much as I did reading them. Gosh, please always like, share, comment. Love to hear the comments. Check out the boutique. And other than that, any questions or personal reading, just email me. And have a fabulous October. I don't see how you can't. It's just grand. And until we meet again in November, Leo, I am always, always sending loving energy your way. Bye bye.